My name is Leo. I don't know where I am now. All I know is this place is not my home and not my time. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on the floor of a small room. It looked like my bedroom, but older, darker, like someone copied it from a memory. There was no window, no door, only a soft sound far away. A child crying. I stood up and whispered, "Anna?" A voice answered, "We are all here." My heart jumped. It wasn't Anna's voice. It was another child, someone I didn't know. My dad did not sleep. He sat on the couch, holding my old toy camera. He looked outside and saw a small shadow running across the street. He stood up quickly. "Leo?" he whispered, but the shadow was gone. Dad didn't care what people said. He didn't care if the house was empty. He walked outside, crossed the street, and opened the door of the old house. The air inside felt heavy. The floor changed color as he stepped, sometimes old, sometimes new. Then he heard it. "Dad, hurry." It sounded like me, but not exactly me. Still, he went upstairs. I walked slowly through the strange room. The walls flickered between bright and dark, like two moments fighting each other. Then I saw her, Anna. She stood in a corner, looking tired, almost transparent. "Anna!" I ran to her. She smiled weakly. "Leo, you shouldn't be here." Behind her was the boy, the same boy who warned me before. He said, "This place eats time. It eats us." I asked, "How do we leave?" Anna looked sad. "Someone outside must pull you back," she said. "Someone who still belongs to the real time." I knew she meant my dad. Dad reached the top floor of the old house. The hallway looked strange. Walls changing, floor shaking. He whispered, "Leo, please answer me." Then something touched his hand. Not a push, not a pull, just a soft touch. He looked down. My toy camera had turned on again. On the screen was one word: pull. Dad took a deep breath. "Leo, I'm here," he said. A bright crack of light opened in front of me. It looked like a window or a door, but it was made of white light. Through it, I saw my dad. He was standing in the hallway of the old house, searching for me. "Dad!" I shouted, but my voice didn't reach him. The boy beside Anna said, "You must reach him before time closes." Suddenly, the floor under my feet started moving. It split into two, one side pulling me toward Dad, the other side pulling me deeper into the dark. Anna grabbed my arm. The boy grabbed the other. Then a deep voice whispered all around us, "Leo, come here." The walls shook. The light flickered. The ground felt soft, like sand falling away. I jumped toward the light. Dad reached into the crack, trying to find me. Our hands touched. "Leo." "Dad?" But something in the dark pulled my legs backward. I screamed. Anna and the boy held onto me as hard as they could. "Go, Leo!" Anna shouted. "You can leave. We can't." "Come with us," I cried. Anna shook her head. "If I leave, the door will close before you get out." Her hands were shaking. Her voice was soft. "Please, go home." Dad pulled with all his strength. I felt the dark hand slipping off my leg. A loud crack echoed through the room, and then I flew through the light. I landed on the floor of the old house. Dad fell beside me and held me tight. "You're safe," he whispered. "You're home." But I wasn't happy. I cried and said, "Dad, Anna is still inside." Dad looked at the crack in the wall, but it was already gone. Just empty wallpaper and silence. Dad carried me out of the house, but before he closed the door, the lights in the old house turned on again by themselves. A message appeared in the upstairs window, "Not safe yet." And behind the message, another child's face appeared. Not Anna, not the boy, a new child, someone from another lost time, staring at me. Dad carried me out of the old house. My arms were around his neck. I was shaking, tired, and almost crying. But then, the lights inside the old house turned on again. Every light. The windows glowed white, as if the house woke up. Dad stopped walking. I turned my head slowly, and I saw something I will never forget. In the top window, there was a child's face. Not Anna, not the lost boy, a different child, older than me, eyes dark, skin pale, expression completely empty. The child looked at me, but not like a person. The child looked at me like he knew me, like he was waiting. Then the child lifted his hand and pressed it against the inside of the window. His hand was too still, too perfect, like a photograph moving by itself. Under his hand, a new message appeared on the foggy glass. He kept the door open. Dad whispered, "Who is that?" But the child's hand moved again, slowly drawing more letters. Not Anna, not the boy, not you. The last line appeared, one letter at a time, like someone writing in slow motion. Me. The child pointed at himself, then pointed directly at me, and his mouth moved. No sound came out, but I understood the words. "I let you escape. You owe me." The lights in the house flickered hard, then went completely black. All the windows turned dark at once. Dad ran with me across the street, but I kept hearing a small sound behind us. Tap, 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 like a child knocking on a window from the wrong side. As Dad closed our front door, I heard a whisper behind me. "Leo, part of you is still mine."